to my channel. I want to show you something here because we're associated with time. My family's associated with time. We're associated with the Most High, our Creator, Yah. God, He's the only true God. But I want to show you, I don't believe in horoscopes at all because it's predicting the future. But this is, just say this is a birth night. This is birth. The sun, moon, and stars rule the night and day with frequencies, vibrations, and all that. Now, this is just a normal person born right here. Y'all see the paths these made. This has got to do with the sun, moon, and stars, making, kind of a type of creation and making your being. But this is the birth night of a normal person. See how it made this chart? Now I'm going to go to my daughter, one of my daughters. And anyway, this is the night my daughter was born. See, look how they lined up all over there, and look at the chart that made. Now, that's not normal person. This is of the Most High God. It's this is my daughter. Now, this was a daughter that they tried to give her something as a baby, and me and my wife had to sign for it because they made us think she was dying and all that. But let's look at her daughter. Now, this girl's daughter right here is my granddaughter. Look at her birth chart, the pyramid of God, the blue origin right there. God's at the top of this pyramid, and this is his kingdom right here. I mean, you might as well say, you can just picture this at God at the top and the earth right in here. That's a sign of, this is my granddaughter's birth night, made that perfect God pyramid. So for all of you people that's come against my family, come against these people, it's unfortunate for you. It really is unfortunate that you come against my family, or you didn't want to help them or whatever, because this is a war we're in, spiritual war. And, you have to choose sides. And it's unfortunate for those who have went against my family, because we're here to tell you that you can get off of here. You can be saved. God will save you, but you have to accept him. He's a gracious, great God, a great Father. So, I'm just saying, if you come against these, these families here, well, in God's time, he takes care of everything. But anyway, hello everyone, welcome to my video. This is hopefully the last video I make, because I believe time is coming to a close soon. All of y'all seen my videos that my family is associated with time and the heaven's golden gate and the kingdom of heaven. My family on my dad's side and my mom's side. And I'm going to show you this right quick. But first off, I want to give all the honor, glory, and praise to my Father, Yah, and my Redeemer, Yahshua. The church knows him as Jesus Christ, or they think they know him. But anyway, this is going to be probably a most serious video. But first I want to show you how I'm associated with time. There's my papa, Henry Jackson Hoskison. Let me roll this up a little bit. It will. It ain't going to blow up. But maybe y'all can see that. Henry Jackson Hoskison, that was my grandfather. Hebrew value 267. Doyle Dwayne Garrison Jr., 267, Hebrew value. My name, Travis Dwayne Garrison, 267, Hebrew value. I was born on September the 8th, 1961 at 11:55. Y'all see that 177? That's a picture when I was taking that picture of Jezebel up in Fort Smith, sister city to Sicily, Italy. From Fort Smith to Texarkana, the names of the towns make up a ritual. All right. And y'all see these 300s right here. That's very important numbers too. And for all of y'all that think, for some of y'all that's going to say I'm a Kabbalist, I know nothing about Kabbalahism or Kabbalah or nothing like that. I was raised as Jesus Christ being the Redeemer that paid the price on Calvary's cross. I've never strayed into. I learned about this before I even knew there was such a thing as Kabbalah. Because God showed me to. It's like that Bill Cooper said that he's made the statement: if you don't know math, don't know math, you can't know God. And I believe that. I believe that's true. The Greeks are the ones who come up with the gematria. They were Noah's grandsons, sons of Japheth. Okay, so they had some knowledge of God and his ways. God's ways are not our ways, and our ways are not his ways. God's thoughts are not our thoughts, and our thoughts are not his thoughts. So we have to think outside of the spirit. God's a spirit. And anyway, I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but I was just going to show you that right there because I've got some more in this video showing you about my grandson, my daughter, and my granddaughter. And I'm going to show you who this. There's a person. The Bible is still going on. The prophecy in the Bible is still going on. Elijah's to come, the white horse riders to come, and the 4 horsemen are to come. Now these riders on the horses are they're signets of God. They're proclaiming judgments coming, that you have to get off the fence, you have to decide, you have to get on your knees before your Creator Yah and repent and make a change, or you're going to get left here in the tribulation and of God's wrath. God's wrath is coming to this earth, and I believe it's coming soon. That's the reason I'm trying to hurry up and do this video. I've made it once or twice today, parts of it, and my sound. So I got on a different computer. But anyway, I want to go on with this. This is now let me find. All right. I want to show y'all some. All right, I'll show you some stuff that reason I say it's coming. It's coming. It's coming soon. And there's people on this earth that's God's signets. I don't know how many, but well, let me go here right quick. Let's see what a signet is. What does it mean that Zerubbabel was the Lord's signet ring? Well, let's see here. We, on that day, declares the Lord Almighty, I will take you, my servant Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, declares the Lord. I will make you my signet ring, for I have chosen you. So what does that mean? Well, it's rings. It's an image to designate authority, honor, or ownership. And a signet contained an emblem, an image unique to the king. You're sealed with signets. When Moses had Aaron to go mark the priest, it was on the right side, on the right toe, big toe, up to the right thumb, all the way up to the right side. There was brands, images of that they were priests. It was image, so it might not be, it don't have to be a ring. It can be an image in your skin, and because it's a seal. All right. What does it do? It declares authority, honor, or ownership. It declares that if God, it's a signature, like a signature on a document, a legal document. It's what a signet is, signature. And so if God's made you his signet, he has given you authority over all this earth, over every governor, every president, every prime minister. God has given you authority over them. So whoever defies this authority is defying God. That's how God works. He works through, we're made in the image of God. We're imagers on this earth. We're supposed to portray the image of God, the thoughts of God, but that failed when Adam and Eve fell. But anyway, I won't go on with this right here. Let's see here. Okay. All right, y'all, I've done a video. I hope I put it on here. Let's see here. Well, okay, that 267 is the longitude on heaven's golden gate. It's on the longitude of the ecliptic. All right, it's right there on the knee of Ophiuchus and the Sagittarius, the white horse rider with the crown. And I know this crown and the Big Dipper at night is getting closer together. I mean, it's getting really close, so something's happening. But here's the restrainer. He's restraining the serpent right here. right here by the Golden Gate, with Sagittarius got his arrow pointing at the heart of the scorpion, as of Satan. Really, is what it is. But in this Ophiuchus, there's a star named Delta Ophiuchi. Now, y'all, there's something going around called Delta variant. All right, it's a ritual, it's a curse on this Ophiuchus that's restraining this serpent. But this is the one the Bible talks about being the restrainer. This is Ophiuchus. He's restraining the serpent. But anyway, I'm going with this right here so I don't make this too long. But okay, y'all, I've showed you the whirlwinds. This is a frequency whirlwind that right, there's a frequency there. All right. Now, so I'm going to show you this. What happened at my house the other day? After I'll show you. All right, watch it. Watch these little whirlwinds. This is the first time I've ever seen this, but I went out there and recorded these little whirlwinds out here on my property. So y'all can see that whirlwind thing. I've done a video on it. Now this was really, I mean, I was talking about this, but I'm just showing y'all who I am, who I am in God's. I'm a child of the Most High, is who I am. But anyway, um, all right, all right. I'm gonna now. I've had to redo this, so y'all might the screen might not get to be big enough for y'all to see very much. But um, okay, let's see here. Add some stuff on here that I don't know why this ain't playing. Um, Let me go to number 2, see if it'll play. I might have to start over. Okay, this is my family, Fitzgerald, John F. Kennedy. They're telling me to keep my mouth shut right here. Enjoy it now with my mouth shut. This is my family, Dad's family line right there. Mona Lisa. Okay. So all of y'all, this is the two-headed eagle right here. These are the people of the two-headed eagle. That's why her portrait was the most expensive painting portrait in the world, is because she's got a different, a third strand of DNA that has been hidden up until about now. When they started all that DNA, that 23andMe, that's when they was looking for the people, the seed of God. God allowed it to happen. He allowed this to happen. Uh, all right. Now here's the sun. This is the sun on the 18th. I want you to watch this. I'm telling you, the end's coming, folks. There's a climate change going on, but it ain't because of it's because of these great merchants of the earth. It ain't got nothing to do with us little people. And this is happening off the sun on the 18th, 9/18. And y'all can see these are massive CMEs or something. Something's coming, and God's sending it. The thing that's going around today is plagues, the end time plagues like Pharaoh had. Whether it came from China or not, I don't know. I just know it's a plague, the end time plague, and it ain't gonna touch God's real children. Y'all just keep watching these massive things. This happened on the 18th. These sun flares, CMEs, whatever they are, But all right, I'm gonna skip on over because y'all can go back and I mean y'all can see those are massive. That's shooting off that sun. All right, let me go on to something else here. Um, okay. Um, Let me go back to this. Let me close this out here. And all right, number 3. Let me see if there's anything I missed there right quick. Oh yeah, let me show you this right quick. View the large icons. Um, all right. Now I showed y'all my eyes see different. Okay. than everybody else's. That's what my eyes see, and the camera recorded it. I've got a video on this. You can go watch it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers, like the Nephilims. That's as in the days of Noah. That's where we're at now. They're changing people's, altering people's DNA. The health department, Arkansas Health Department, called me the other day, all mad because I told them not to put no more poison in any of my family, and they would not want. I said, y'all are putting poison in people, and they would never denied it. They never denied it that they were putting poison in people. What it is, go to Moderna, and on right there it tells you you're getting software put. They're putting software in you. Software. When the 5G gets fully turned on, your body's going to light up. The Bible says the people that takes this is going to boil. The marks are going to, boils are going to come up on them because you've got radiation inside of you. The cells that you breathe is the 5G, the ones that go into your lungs and produces oxygen. That's the cells they're using for this 5G. And they're putting software in you to make you a internet connection. They're mixing iron with clay. The Bible says not to do that because boils are going to come up on your skin, and you're going to wish to die, and you can't at some point. But my eyes see different. So I'm just telling you that my family's associated with time. I see things like Jezebel. Right here, y'all see the chains going around this eyeballs. This is Jezebel. She's got a little man bound there, supposedly to be me. She thinks, but she ain't got me bound. But the chains go plumb off in the air. And y'all see that 177. I showed you that a while ago. I was seeing that everywhere. Because God shows you signs any way, he chooses. All right? And this is the people they sent to follow me. I mean, these people here come to follow me all the way from California. They are serious about keeping up with me. So they know who I am. And just like these fire orbs, when I recorded this, y'all see the round orbs? Them are like the stars. That's the light orbs. We're created from that light. Those type of thing. Oh yeah, let me show you this Jezebel field. See these orbs in the air? This is a spirit field. They can transform into an image, and it reflected off the side of this truck. There's that 177. That's when I seen that. All right. And y'all seen all this. They sent this girl to follow me around here, right here. She took a picture. This is a Facebook page. She's got those aliens on there. This is the kind of people they send trying to get me distracted from what I'm supposed to do. Now she's got that little emblem right there on her, and this is what she had hair like this right here when she approached me in three different settings. It's the same. That's the same. This is the same person as that girl right there. That's the same person. All right. Now I want to show you this. It's on September the 8th. This is when I was born. This came out on September the 8th. Eden, Cain, get lost. It was no man is an island. It was Eden and Cain. So that's just. Oh yeah, my frequency is the same as Jupiter. Jupiter, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can blow this up any. Yeah. All right. Jupiter's frequency is 267. When you round that off, it's 267. That's the same as my Hebrew value. And am I saying I'm anybody? No, I'm not. I'm a servant of the Most High God. And this is y'all see on this, there's a double-headed eagle here. This is the Geraldini, seventh son of Gad. That's who these people are right here. This is their crest. Their coat of arms. Geraldini, however they pronounce that. That's what JFK was, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. His mom was in my dad's bloodline. And they tried to, and that Ella Fitzgerald, that's a ritual, that where she was breaking that glass with her frequency, because I showed y'all how they tore up my ceramic floor with that frequency, trying to, and another thing is, my grandson got a new car. I want y'all to look at this. My name is G. Garrison, or Gad, Gerald, 911267. That was the tag they put on him temporarily. So that just happened too, But anyway, I'm getting around to what I was getting around to, making this video, which I believe hopefully this is my last video. Because there's some things that's come about that I'm fixing to go take care of. You know, God gave me the authority. Oh, this is a light. Let me show you this laser right quick. I've showed you, a lot of y'all this. I was videoing this. Y'all see that red in there? This is like the kind of like the colors of the rainbow. This light was hitting my feet. Y'all see it's pointing down the ground. I recorded it, and I was trying to get it away from it, which I shouldn't have been, because this wasn't what I thought it was. This is L-Lin is light ray. Sunlight ray is what L-Lin means. E-L-L-I-N or E-L-L-E-N. It's rays of light that was going out my feet. That's why when I look at the stars, they go out, because that light goes through from my eyes, out from my eyes, and it turns the stars out. It turns street lights out. You know, y'all don't have to believe me. That's between you and God. I take serious what I say on my videos. Everything I say is going to be 100% true, because I've got to stand one day before my Creator and give an account for everything I do. And I honor my Father. I honor my Creator, you know. Man, he's been good to me through the hardest of times. I started out this war at 6 years old. I was on my knees praying when I was 6 years old. You know, I mean, it's just, you got to go pray, Travis. You got to go pray. You know, it wasn't like I had to, but it was just like, Travis, at time, you need to go pray. And I'd go get at the end of my bed or on the side of the bed in an upstairs bedroom that was about old two-story house that we didn't even have running water in. We didn't even have indoor toilets. You know, and it was an old creaky house, and I'd go up there and sleep in this bedroom all by myself. But I'd get down and pray, and you could hear things in there. This is where I seen that same house. I seen the light in the mirror. My grandmother had a huge, gigantic mirror on a dresser. And about 3 one morning, me and my brother had woken up and seen this. It was like a portal. It was like the color of the moon. That's what the light is, the best I can describe it. But it was kind of at an angle, like a time portal. Now, and I showed y'all this airship I seen. This is an airship. This was off the interstate. There's a round tower right there, and I actually seen a dark spot right there, a couple of dark spots, and I started taking pictures, snapping pictures as I was driving down the highway. And this was like a Tesla free energy. There's a gap right there. Y'all can see there's a tip and a gap. Then the exhaust is back here. I mean, if you blow it up, you might, on some of the pictures, y'all could see it, the exhaust ports on it. You can see a line across there, but when you get another picture, you can see there's like 2 or 3 openings right there, and you'll see the gap right there in that. This is some kind of an aircraft, free energy aircraft. And I think that was all I was going to show you on this page here. And on TV, yeah, I see people like this. I mean, my eyes is detecting we live in a simulation or a matrix type that's getting corrupted. And it's a sign of the time is coming to an end. When now everybody don't see this until I show them. If I show them, then they can start seeing stuff like this, because that's, you know, I mean, I've done it to several people. But, all right, I'm going to finish with that one there. And I want to show y'all this right here. I think it's this one here, I hope. No, that's not it. Let me view these and see if it's on here for sure. Okay. Now we're going to get back to Zerubbabel. All right, I'm not a very good artist, but y'all see this? Y'all see this image? There's an image in there. It's an image of a king. That's a signet right there. All right, y'all can see that king in there, and I've got another little bit I'll show you here in a second. But that's what it draws. Y'all can see the robe and the crown, and there was a little bit more of that on different pictures. This wasn't a very good picture, but my printer wasn't working right. So, anyway, all right, let me go back to, let's see here. Let me go back to here right quick. I'm just saying we're at the end, folks. It's time to get off the fence. If you're, time is coming short. I mean, time is I mean, I believe it's almost over. And I'm going to tell you, Freemasons, I know y'all call people, and, if I go to a lawyer, y'all call them, y'all think I don't see what's going on. I've seen it for several years, what y'all are doing. But your stuff following me around, watching, standing out here at my house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. God didn't let that made me where it didn't bother me. Y'all monitor me. Y'all go into every hotel I go to. Y'all calling everybody that I call. I'm not afraid of you people because I have faith in my Creator. I always have. I have faith in my Creator. And for all y'all people, I had a lawyer that accused me of us hiding information from him here just the other day, and I can say one thing: I've hidden. The only thing I withheld from was who I am. That's the only thing I withheld. My daughter didn't withhold nothing from anybody because she knows I don't put up with that. Okay, I don't put up with that. That's why I'm a hated person, because the truth cuts to the very marrow of your bones, and I've always been one to tell the truth, and people hate me for it. They gave my daughter a shot when she was a baby, all right, in the hospital. The doctor come in there, your baby's about to die, your baby's about to die. But we have got this stuff called liquid gold, but me and my wife had to sign for it. We had to sign for this stuff called liquid gold to put in our baby to keep her from dying, supposedly, because they created fear on me and my wife, and it made one of her eyes go weak, crossed. So then here comes the Freemasons offering to fix her eye with glasses to pay for it, because back then we didn't have much money or anything like that. So the Freemasons knew what happened. They gave her a shot of something that was not good for her. That's why I'm so against these things today that's going around, because I know what they're doing. I know what this evil world is capable of. This is the most evilest place I've ever seen in my life, and God's judgment is fixing to fall on this place, and I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that judgment that's coming on this earth, because God always puts people here to represent the judgment coming. But I'm your best friend. I'm telling you, there's a way out, but people don't want to leave this earth. They don't want to leave the things they've built, the things they've worked for. They just don't want, they love this stuff. It's great. It's the most awesome thing God has ever done, is let us come to this earth and give us the things or loan us the things. And I want to say something about one of my grandkids here. Let's see here if it's in here. I had more to this, but on my let me see here. View. Let me see if it's on here. Oh, yeah. I was telling y'all that I'm associated with time, my family. This is my grandson drawing animals, 666, 666. So, and that Hebrew value 267 also equals Armageddon. So I'm just telling everyone that time's almost up. You've got to make a decision to repent or face God's wrath, the tribulation period, because it's coming, and it's coming faster than anybody can imagine. I told the guy the other day, I think we're at the end of time, and he shook his head. No, we're not. We're not at the end. And I'm thinking, you can't see what I see. And that's another my grandson's drawing. He draws 3 legs and they're 6s. So that's another sign that. I showed y'all that. Now, let's see. There was one more here I was wanting to show you. I don't know if I've got it on here or not. But anyway, I'm going to end this video. Here's my tile that they busted with their frequency. Get on over here to it. All the and I was a carpenter, and I've laid a lot of tile, and it never done this on a wood floor. They have busted it to pieces with frequency. They shoot me with my family with frequency because they don't want me doing what I'm supposed to do for my Creator. They hate me because judgment's coming to this earth. They hate me for it, and hey, I'm coming to do what my Creator called me to do. Because my Creator has protected me my whole life, and He's protected my family. But they busted all my tile. That's just part of it. And they thought they could stop me from remembering who I was, where I was from. And y'all know Donald Trump's supposed to be a time traveler. Yeah, that spirit in him probably is transcends time. But God has those same people too. Elijah's been here like 3 or 4 times, so that spirit transcends time. And if you go to that IPEC goat, where the the little baby in the egg is praying, that baby is Elijah, because he was born there on Ellis Island, right there where the Statue of Liberty is. And when that scene first comes on, there's a time portal up in the sky. You can see it. It don't last but just a split second. You can see it, and it's a time swirl, time portal, and you can see the sky just for a split second. But Elijah transcends time, and these people know that. The people that own the Mona Lisa is the same people they named a river off of right up here in Arkansas that goes from Little Rock. Jesus is the rock. Then there's a Little Rock, and it goes over to Waldron, Arkansas. This river does. It goes from west to east, a strange river. It's called Forest Lafave River. It's the same family that bought the Mona Lisa painting, the Geraldini, Mona Lisa Geraldini painting. And it's a French people. They're French. But they didn't think anybody would figure all that out, But when God woke me up, I went to researching. And just like the stuff today, if you put this stuff in you that they're wanting this Kool-Aid, I'm going to call it Kool-Aid. This Kool-Aid, you are putting, well, you just can't do it. You just can't put it in you. And you got to, no matter what, you got to withhold. You got to, if you get left here for the tribulation, you've got to fight that. It's going to be hard, almost difficult. You got to fight that. My whole family's leaving this place. My kids, my grandkids, and my brothers and sisters, all my immediate family, because we're a sign of the time. God sent us here as a sign of this time that we're coming in. The end of the 6,000 years is over. The seventh day is rest for the children of God. For all y'all that don't believe that this earth is God's vineyard, he's going to harvest it. He's going to, like he's always saved his people. Noah, he pulled Moses was a type of a savior that pulled the people God's people out of slavery, from the Pharaoh. And, there's just all types in the Bible. And they've took out a lot of that Bible from us. If you believe in the King James Bible as the only Bible, you have got some problems, because you won't know the mark of the beast until you get into the original text. You won't know what the mark really is, just like what's going on now. You will not know it, what the mark is, unless you get into the root words and the prefixes, suffixes. Until you break those words down, you will not understand the mark. Because people, we're created with light, cells of light. I don't even know if there's such a thing as atoms. If it is, it's what makes up the light cells. They've lured people away from the creation of God and how people were really created, because we're created with light. And I've told it 4 or 5 times already that I had a TV once that had 7 lights on it, orange, green, blue, and there was a screen in front of it. It was concave a little bit. And when you turn that TV on, those lights blended together, shot towards that screen, and made a picture. And that's kind of what the sun, moon, and stars does. When the sun, moon, and stars shining down here, it makes our reality with frequency, vibration, energy, plasma energy. I don't know how it all works, but that's what's going on here. We live in like a video game. And that's hard for people. Don't want to hear that. Some people say, no, we don't live in a simulation. Well, folks, the Bible says there's firmament around us, a torus field that's broken down with certain amounts of math, like 2 parts of magnetics, 2 parts of frequency, 2 parts of energy, 3 parts of plasma. That's how we're created. That's what we live in. It's the grandest thing you can imagine, but it's hard to understand it, but that's what, if you get down into the root words of the Bible and you read the book of Enoch, you will see. But what I'm saying is, God's placed people that's his signets on here. They have a full authority. If they want to defy God, they can defy God. But God gives certain people the rights to proclaim judgment is coming. And I'm just saying that Elijah's here. And the 2 witnesses are here, probably here, but and there's a lot of people that thinks they're Elijah, and I hope they are. But if you're not gang stalked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, if the Freemasons hasn't come after you, then you're not one. I'll just say that right now. If the government of this earth hasn't come against you and your family, you're not one of the two witnesses. You're not the Elijah. And I ain't saying that to be mean. I'm just saying the truth. Because this world hates God's people. This world hates Jesus Christ. And if you're not being attacked, your family ain't been attacked, then you are not one of the two witnesses, or you're not the Elijah. You may be the 144,000. I'm sure that's probably the case. You're probably some of them. But God's going to give his signet to Elijah and the two witnesses. I believe that's who will receive the signets of God at this end time. And they're here. One of them's here, I know. And I'm just a humble servant of the Most High God. I represent Jesus Christ. I represent he's coming back. He died on the cross to redeem us from our sins. And after Adam fell, that's the only way that could happen. And the Elijah is the preceding one. The Elijah will leave this earth with the church or with the bride. The 5 wise virgins is who's going to leave this earth before anybody else. The rest are going to have to go through tribulation. And there'll be 144,000 left here to fight. That will be protected by God, and the two witnesses will be left here, or they will go and come back. I don't know how all that's going to work, but it's coming. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for coming to my video. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you something else, too. Let me see here. Where was that? Oh, wait, let me go back over here. Let me see if it's on here right quick. All right, I want to show you this right here. Show you an image. All right. All right, y'all see the king image right there, the image of the king, the robe. All right, I'm going to go on for some more. I just changed the filters on this so y'all could see it. Y'all see the king there? Let me go back there. All right. My printer wasn't working right, but so I just kind of traced it out there a little bit for you to see. And if you look, your eyes, some people's eyes can't see this, but some can. So I'm just going to show you that to end this video with. That is a signet right there. That's the signet of God. That's the reason I say time's about up, because God don't leave his signets here very long. So I'm just saying, get your heart ready, because it's getting time to go home, and I'm ready to go. This is the most evil. People are so evil. They believe evil is good and good is evil. They turned it around on people. This whole thing going around. So anyway, thank y'all for coming to my channel. I hope everyone has a great